Now this one is already unimproved.
Members, this is so interesting. I know you've never seen it, this even me. I've seen it for the first time. I've visited a lot of farmers, but this is the first time I've seen a big tree like this. I think it took more than even 100 years.
I was born when this mango was here. When my dad was here, my dad died in 1980 when I was in primary 3. When this mango was there, it was still a dodo.
And you changed it from
now
this.
I've managed it to change it from a dodo to improved
one. Wow. Guys, let's get to know the secret. Wow, guys, thank you so much. Welcome to the channel again. My name is Julius Ojula here in JOCARE Services, JOCARE TV. And today we are here in Orope, a village that has changed the name from just Orope to Orope Modern because of the modern things that they are doing here. And we are in Orope Modern Farm. This farm is one of the best farms we have here in Serere. It is a fruit growing farm. A lot of activities are done here, and they train people on farming and other activities. And I want to respect this tree here because the tree, I understand, has been a training hall. And the professor himself is going to let you know how this tree has helped him train a lot of farmers here in Orope and all over Teso sub-region. Let's welcome you to JOCARE show.
Self-styled Professor Robert Ogalo. Happy to show you this tree here has helped us a lot. It has been an indigenous tree, one we call as the Etesot. And it has been our training center, training hall. Most of the people have gotten knowledge from the shade of this tree.
Yes.
It has been a very big shade which has been helping us. We have been carrying on meetings and the rest. Have been receiving clan members and the rest from this very tree. But we decided to change it into an improved tree. Right now, as you are seeing, it is about 8 months from the day it was changed. But by next year, you will have seen fruits. It has even started flowering.
Hey.
Now, it is going to bear the fruits called the variety Egele Light or Gel Grow, because we have branded ours also to be Gel Grow. Egele Light, but it's not Egele Light, Gel Grow. I understand that that variety there was brought by some old man from Gelele who was working in East African Railways, the Mzee called the Okuman. Okay. When he was working in Arusha in Tanzania.
Yes.
So he was the first person to bring that Gelelite to Gelele.
Gelele is a village.
Gelele is a village. Hey. Now that fruit tree has derived that name from Gelele. So that's why it calls Egelelite.
It has already reached Ngora, and in Ngora we call it Egelelite.
Egelelite. Okay. Don't call it Egelelite.
Hey, it is now
Gel Grow.
Guys,
Gel Grow.
Don't make me go to prison. Don't call it Egelelite again. It is now Gel Grow. It has come from a modern village, and they have modernized. You know, Serere is now becoming a modern district. So it is now Gel Grow.
Gel Grow.
Wow.
It ripens. They are indisciplined people. Instead of coming, you climb up, you eat what is right, then you leave the raw one, or tomorrow you'll get when it is right. Yeah. They come and just throw stones. Yeah. And you get down, it's very filthy, flies, water, and the rest. When you try to teach people what to do, they don't. What we did, we said now, let's join it and make it an improved. Now this one is already an improved.
Members, this is so interesting. I know you've never seen it, this even me. I've seen it for the first time. I've visited a lot of farmers, but this is the first time I've seen a big tree like this. I think it took more than even 100 years.
I was born when this mango was here. When my dad was here, my dad died in 1980 when I was in primary 3. When this mango was there, it was still a dodo.
And you changed it from
now
this.
I've managed it to change it from a dodo to improved one.
Wow. Guys, let's get to know the secret.
Now you see, after cutting it, it will sprout out the leaf, the new stems.
The new stems, yes.
And it is those new stems where we cut, we join. This is improved. This has been
the local.
Yeah, this is now improved. All those stems you are seeing, they are already joined. They are improved now. Now it is going to give fruits which are of the variety I've already put attached there. And it is the favorite for Teso now, the one they call Ejelelite.
Ejelelite. But the Ejelelite, I think, is spreading from
Jelele.
Yeah.
So this is all Ejelelite now. It has been a dodo.
Yeah.
Now it has been changed to Ejelelite.
And this process of changing a big tree like this is called what?
That's top dressing.
Top
dressing.
Top dressing.
Yeah. And it takes you, now this one was changed this very year.
Hey.
Next year we are seeing fruits. We shall see fruits.
Wow.
Next year
guys,
we shall see fruits.
Are you really listening or you're watching? Please, if you're watching this, put a comment in the comment section. If you have ever changed a big tree like this from local to improved one, put a comment in the comment section and let me hear what you are telling us about this.
Let me whisper to you.
Yes.
Since I'm a trader myself sometimes,
yes.
I help farmers to take their fruits to Busia market, and I myself take some of my fruits to Busia market.
Yes.
Let me tell you, this year, the last price we sold Ejelelite in the market in Busia was 240,000 a bag. 240,000 a bag. But for your information, if you have 5 indigenous trees in your land, don't change all. Let's reserve the species, the variety of our local mangoes. We reserve. If you can change 3 and you leave 2, you change 3 and you leave 2. You change 2 and you leave 3. Don't change all, and we lose the indigenous variety.
Serious message from the professor himself. Professor, I want you to tell us, why are people poor in Teso?
People are poor because they have chosen to be poor. Some people are poor because they have chosen to be poor. But the government has got programs to make you at least get employed, self-employment. Self-employment. You know, boys just wake up and say, let me go to the center to waste time. Why do you want to waste time? Come to my farm and help me do some work. And you get knowledge. People are seated on a box full of money. But it's only keys to open up the money. That is mindset change. If people are able to change their mindset, you cannot die poor. As I told you last time, that population is bursting like nothing. And that population, to sustain that population, they need to eat. And where do they get something to eat? It is from the soils. And who is operating that soil? It is you, the farmer.
Wow.
What would you be making? You would be making money now. You would be making money.
This is serious. This is a serious message to the youth outside there, to the old, whoever is watching this video. I think you need to take something from this video. You're not poor, but your brain is poor. You need to change your brain and change your mindset for you to become that rich person you want to be. So
this tree has been our knowledge transfer center, but we decided to start a project in 2010.
Yes.
2010 we started this project here.
Okay.
Before the visit of His Excellency the Vice President.
By then it was
Professor Sekandi.
Okay.
Yeah. Before the visit of the Vice President, we had already started this car project.
Okay.
So since we are doing things in phases, we do things according to our work plan.
Yes.
The Vice President got here when it was just a slab.
Okay.
And in our work plan, it was to complete the training center, and we switch on to buy a truck for transporting fruits.
Yes.
So this very spot here, the Vice President played.
Hey, that this is where the Vice President
where the Vice President was standing. He played that he was going to complete the construction of the Knowledge Transfer Center. That was in 2013 during World Food Day, which was celebrated in Serere. So we waited, and we started even using funds to try to press for that promise.
Yes.
But all in vain, it failed. That's why you are seeing right now. It made us to jump to buy the car for selling.
Yes.
We waited for the promise. We have tried to follow up Vice President's office several times, but we have failed. So we said no. Since the idea was hatched by I myself,
yes,
I have to accomplish it.
Yes.
That's why you are seeing I'm trying to make the house finished such that the trainings we shall conduct inside, market research we shall conduct inside. Good enough. Government honored our prayer of giving us power, electricity.
Yes.
Now, with the help of electricity, after furnishing this hall, it will be a knowledge transfer center, a market research center, and all the sharings of farmers we shall be sharing from here and the rest. And you know, we've gotten disturbed in mind about the pledges the government always gives. Even if the government pledges, for you to follow up is very expensive. Very expensive, and you'll pay. It's like last year, Nexus Green came here. Pledge that the government has sent them to survey, to give us water for production, but only within the water for production is not seen. Now, we have done it ourselves. We have sourced for a service provider to come and drill us a permanent water source, that is a production well, so that we shall be able to do irrigation. Now what we shall be left with is how to power out that water from the ground up to the server tanks. I know we shall have to be bold enough to go to government.
Yes.
That all the other promises have failed.
And we are going right now.
Please, please, please.
We are going right now to the government.
Fulfill the pledge of making sure that that water comes out from the production well up to the reservoir tanks.
Oh.
Drilling itself, we have negotiated with the service provider. We are done, and drilling will start next week.
Wow. I'm very sure our government is still there, that we all know. Our president is still there, that we all know. We still have the vice president right now, who is even from Teso. Please, the vice president who was there by then came to this ground here in Serere, that is Orope,
village,
and promised as a government, it was government, not him personally. He promised as government to complete this building here, and this building is a knowledge transfer center that is going to teach thousands, millions of Ugandans here in Serere. Please, I still want to ask the vice president who is there right now to talk to the president. I am going to ask the fisheries minister to talk to the government. When you go to cabinet, let's fulfill this, because it is not for the professor. The professor has already gotten knowledge, though he is still searching for knowledge, but he has gotten knowledge, and he wants to transfer that knowledge to the Ugandans that are going to benefit a lot. Please, our government, help us come and fulfill this pledge to complete this building. Let me allow the professor himself to talk to the government, talk to the president, talk to the vice president, who is Honorable Jessica Alupo, and let this thing happen within the shortest time possible. Thank you.
Thank you. I think now it is left with a small part to complete. The government pledged, but it's like the things got lost on the way.
Yes.
But now we are at completion, but this hall here needs so many things.
Yes.
It needs computer,
Yes.
since power is there. It needs furnishing, the furniture inside, seats, and at least projector
Yes.
for training purposes. already most of the work, 3/4 of the work is done.
Yes.
We are left with almost a quarter. I don't know if government can be able to come in and help complete the knowledge transfer center. This place will be able to accommodate more than 100 farmers, and those 100 farmers, after every training, they will have gotten knowledge on how to change their lives and the country as well.
Wow. So that is a good message outside there to the government. Please, let's fulfill this pledge. We have seen it physically and not drama, but this is the real facility that is going to train a lot of people. I know we have moved around this farm and there are so many activities that people are going to come and learn from here. They started from, the trainings are there even right now. The trainings are always there. They used to conduct the trainings from the other mango tree that we showed you, and now they are here in this building. They want to finish this building, and there are other things that he has told you. So I want also add my voice to, let me start with the area MP, our district MP who is the Minister of Fisheries, Helen Adoa. Please take this message to the President, take the message to the government to remind them about this promise. To the Vice President who is there currently, that is Honorable Jessica Alupo, we have a pledge here that the government has to fulfill. And lastly, to our President, when you see this video, please, let's fulfill this. I know you're coming to Serere soon. Visit this place and let this center help a lot of people in Teso and Uganda at large. Thank you so much for watching. We see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye for now.